Ralph, welcome to Axel's Garage. Well, in the video that I will link wherever the linky thing goes, but I'll link it in the description below and up above, and we tried Cerakote ceramic trim coat restoration kit, the wipes, against Meguiar's, the ultimate black, and here's what they look like. So 11 months ago, we washed Stevens Avalanche, which has a ton of dark gray plastic on it, as you know, those Avalanches, and they all fade and look like crap. Now, we had used the Cerakote trim coat wipes on his front bumper, and that's all we did, I think, was the front bumper. And then the second year, last summer, about 11 months ago, we did the entire vehicle, but we did the front bumper and one side with the Cerakote wipes. And then we did the other side and the rear bumper with the Meguiar's Ultimate Black. And it's been 11 months. And I'll show you what the truck looks like. It was washed about a week ago. It's been sitting in the weather, actually under a tree, so it's got some bird crap all over it, but I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so here's the side panel, looking really good. That's 11 months later on the Cerakote. That's some difference, huh? That is the Meguiar's Ultimate Black. It is completely gone. And yes, it's 11 months later. This is all Meguiar's right here. However, this happened in about 3 months. Vehicle stays outside all the time. Spends most of the year in North Carolina, and you can see there's just nothing left. So after we did it, it looked really good. It looked really good for about a month. He did get a gas drip right under the gas fill, and that took it right off. So he had a couple of stains that you can't see anymore because everything else eventually came off, and that happened in about 3 or so months. He said 3 to 4 months. It all started to get lighter and lighter and just kept getting lighter. This is all Meguiar's right here. That panel held a little bit better. I'm not sure if that was Cerakote or Meguiar's there. That looks like it might have been Meguiar's also, just held up a little bit better. And then his front bumper, the Cerakote, just really held up. And then back around to this side again. This is all Cerakote. Really held up. So the Cerakote killed it. The thing I don't like about the Cerakote is the wipes. It seems like you go through a lot of wipes, but it's about 16 and change for the box. A box will not do this entire truck. Will not do the bed covers. It won't do the plastic up top and all the bumpers and everything, and that's why we never have done the entire truck in Cerakote. But I think this year what we're going to do is we're going to Cerakote the two sides and the front bumper again, and it really doesn't even need it. I'm going to give it a go over because we're going to match it up against a new product this year. But if you were considering the Meguiar's Ultimate Black, it goes on really easy. You'll see in that first video that I linked at the beginning and in the description, it goes on very easy, looks very good. However, you're only going to get about 3 months out of it, and if you spill something on it, you ruin it. If it's something that you're willing to do every 3 months, you know, it's that one bottle, you could probably do the truck 2 or 3 times. It goes on easy, it looks really good. The Cerakote, you know, about the same price for the box of Cerakote, but I don't think you're going to get the whole truck done in one box. If you had a regular car with just a little bit of black trim here and there, yeah, the Cerakote works really well. They do make the Cerakote in a liquid, but it comes in a little 4-ounce bottle with an applicator. Maybe I'll consider it getting it the next time. I don't know. It just seems like it's a little pricey for how much you get. But then again, it works really well, because if I would have done the whole thing in Cerakote last year, I wouldn't be doing it again this year. I wouldn't even touch it. But I'm going to do it this year. Going to do it again. So, but that's it. Quick update. It's been 11 months, you know, coming on a year. and Cerakote really does shine, especially compared to the Meguiar's Ultimate Black. The next video on this Avalanche, I'm gonna put the Cerakote up against another product that seems to be getting a lot of traction. It's not a big brand product, but it is sold on Amazon. You know, not big like Meguiar's or Mother's or something like that, but it's a brand that's out there. I don't even know what it is, that's why I can't tell you now, so you'll have to stay tuned for that video. That's it today from Axel's Garage. Thanks for watching.